We kicking it? Why not?
So yes, assuming she is cool.
What about you?
My friends are cool, yes, but I'll date other girls.
Okay.
So I think majority of my friends are awesome. I am bisexual. I do not date women. I just sleep with them.
How men love to be with their homeboys, and they were saying that most men are like down low. Okay, ladies, I understand. Y'all feel like y'all man want to be with y'all homeboys all the time. Okay, I get the shit. I get it. But why y'all not talking about how y'all be out here fucking each other? So I feel like a woman being on the DL is just as trifling and shiesty as a man being on the DL.
Hello, this is Drew from Real Talk Today. And we're back with part 2 of bisexual women. We're going to get into it as soon as we run the intro.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't.
If she got a good personality and me and her, we kicking it, why not?
So yes, assuming she is cool.
What about you?
You hear how this woman try to act like it's so cute? Say, oh, yeah, we kicking it and whatnot, you know. A man could never say that and then try to play it off like he's not gay. Let's just be real.
My friends are cool, yes, but I'll date other girls.
Okay.
So I think majority of my friends are awesome. I am bisexual. I do not date women. I just sleep with them.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
I need a man to hold me down, stabilize me.
We need that masculine energy.
Yes, we need the masculine energy. Yeah, we do need that. I feel most comfortable dating a man. All my actual relationships have been with men.
All that extra paying for bills, paying for all that, paying for trips, I'm not doing it. That's a man's job.
Men,
I'm a
but
bride.
like I've also been in open relationships with men, sleeping with other women, and I've slept with women on my own.
That's a very good answer. Why wouldn't you date women?
Same thing. I think with men, they're more logical because I think we just act on emotion, and I need like a logical, like manly figure.
You can help me, I can help you.
How are you helping me?
I'm just a good woman. I can help you cook, clean, do stuff like that. As long as you take care of me, I take care of you.
What is your definition of take care of you?
Pay my rent, buy me bags, things that I'm used to like that.
You said buy you bags. Interesting. Why don't you buy
this right here? You have to be able to translate woman needs, so to speak. I heard another content creator call it that. Basically what she's saying is sexually, she prefers women. But when it comes down to stability, somebody that's going to pay my way through life or whatnot, she wants a man. And I think in a lot of ways, women like this, they understand their power over men because of how men are hardwired to take care of women, to protect them or whatnot. That same type of hardwiredness does not usually apply to women. You know, they're usually the ones that want to be protected. They want to be looked after. They want to be taken care of. They don't want to have to be the one to play the man's role. Now, we do have women out here that, you know, act like men and whatnot, but I'm saying when the rubber usually hits the road, I don't think another woman wants to go through a lot of the same thing that we go through for our women. Because when a man with a woman he really loves, he's ready to die for her. I mean, it's not a whole lot that he won't do. When it comes down to some security, somebody don't want to pay these bills, somebody don't want to build a house, or somebody want to pay my car note, now they're ready to get a man they can use, you know, until, you know, they can get whatever they think they can extract. But a lot of these women, they end up turning right back to where they were in the first place. Let's just be real.
See, that's where the story takes a twist. At least they claim not to be these women.
People ask you, like, why is it okay for a woman to be bisexual and a man not to? So this is what I wanted to say about that. The reason it's okay is because you guys shame us for body count so much that we would rather just sleep with women, not to add to our body count of men. And not only that, women eat men do. Like women, at least I'm gonna come, and I don't gotta add a body count and feel shameful for it. But if you're a guy, then you know it's a little different.
See what I'm saying? You heard it right out of another woman's mouth. It's totally different. You know, when the rabbit got the gun, so to speak, they don't want to hear that. They don't want to, you know, get into something long term or have children or even have sex with somebody with a man that they feel like is laid with another man at any point. So it should not be okay if it shouldn't be okay if it's the other way around either.
Told him, I said, look, man. What I told him, I said, look, man. I said the majority of women out here, and I mean majority, either go like this, either full-time
very
or
affectionate.
part-time.
If you're sexually with a woman and you're fantasizing about that, it's because as a woman, you know what women like.
I was bi-curious in college. I was going through a really bad breakup though. It always happens though when I'm going through a really bad breakup and I'm like, you know what, let me just go try the other side.
I think it's so sexy about two women being together for you.
For me, it was the yearning to know if it was something that I would enjoy.
I think for me, it's just like the sensuality. When I had that one experience in college, it was both. Because I was curious, like, what does it taste like?
You know.
Now this lady right here, you know, she would be considered an attractive woman, but she thinks it's perfectly acceptable to bounce back and forth between men and women, like, you know, playing ping pong. Well, I'll be here today. No, I'll be there tomorrow. You know, a woman like that, she's confused. And like I said, anything that you try to nail down is almost like putting Jell-O up against the wall. It's not gonna stick. What gets me is, you know, the playful manner, how they try to act like it's just no big deal. You know, I was just going through a rough patch and, you know, I just want to know what it tastes like. Come on now. We got to have some type of accountability here. We ain't treating these women like they're children, like they don't know any better. They don't understand that they don't get special treatment that men don't get. If it's okay for you to be bouncing back and forth, why can't you accept a man like that? You know, to me, you know, this double standard has got to stop. Women say that they want to be treated equal. You know, they say that, you know, they want the same rights, and a lot of them say, you know, they can do things a whole lot better than men. But when it comes down to accountability for their actions, we treat them like children. Oh, they didn't know any better. Oh, she was just back curious. She just, you know, just something she wanted to find out about. She just wanted to taste it. Come on now.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
If a man said them exact same words, the whole internet would be all over him, calling him exactly what he is. So my thing is, what's good for the goose should be good for the gander. But let's keep going.
How y'all feel about bisexual males?
That's the question.
I just had a conversation with someone.
Now look at this woman.
Bisexual? No, I'm sorry. I guess I'm weird when it comes to that. Like, I like
Don't be
women, but men playing around with other men, it puts a bad taste. Why would you pollute the
Oh my God.
I don't like bisexual men. That's my personal preference.
Why would you pollute the
Yeah, you're gonna go f man to come back and f female? That's polluting the I don't, no thank you.
So if you don't want to talk about that issue, let's not talk about no issue. Just let it be what it be. You know what I'm saying? Don't be going around bashing men, talking about men, this and that. Like, no, let's talk about your whole ass. Let's talk about what you do. Come on now. Let's keep this all the way 100. So
I'm good.
Now this lady just said you polluting the box. You know, if you be with a man and you go back with a female. So how is it any different with two women that are basically, you know, doing whatever they do, and then you're coming back living a lie, you know, like you really want to be with a man? It's no different. You know, we got to be grown up here. We got to look at the situation for what it is and stop playing cutesy. You know, these women of the day, they're educated, you know, whatnot. They're not stupid. So don't, as a man, get yourself a situation where you basically tricked by a woman telling you, I didn't know any better. I was just being cute. I was just being curious. She is what she is, and she's not gonna change. I mean, you got to look at this thing, like I said before, it's like being an alcoholic. You know, once you're an alcoholic, you basically consider that the rest of your life. Now, you may not be drinking. You may have been on the wagon for years. But you also know that it doesn't take but that one drink and you done slip right back into the path that took you here in the first place. This is no different. Don't fool yourself, guys. I want to reiterate how this lady found, the situation of two men being together as appalling, disgusting. She didn't want to have anything to do with it. This woman right here will do no man no good. This woman straight needs to be with women, But, from society, we're held to a higher standard. But we can't, say that we're equal as men and women if we're not being held as men and women to the same standard. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Like I said, as far as who you decide to deal with makes no difference to me. I have no problem with it one way or the other. The bottom line is, though, be honest. Don't try to trick somebody, deceive somebody, and most of them don't try to fool yourself, because, you can lie out in public, but, sooner or later, the truth, some kind of way, it always seems to come to the light. So all I'm saying is be true to yourself. Stop lying to these men, acting like you really want to be with them when you really want to be with your girlfriend.
Men love to be with their homeboys, and they were saying that most men are like down low. Okay, ladies, I understand. Y'all feel like y'all men want to be with y'all homeboys all the time. Okay, I get the shit. I get it. But why y'all not talking about how y'all be out here fucking each other? Ooh. Oh, I threw you for a loop. So, I just want to know why y'all feel like, because y'all feel like men have this fantasy of girl on girl action, that they feel like it's not an issue. But baby, let me tell you, a real man, that's an issue for a real man. Y'all think that shit cute, like it's so sweet. Stop trying to bash men, even if they on a DL or whatever. Being on DL is not right. We know that so much going on, so many diseases, but be real with yourself. Y'all women, well, not me, because I ain't like that. But I'm just saying, I know some women. Y'all be out here really in a whole relationship with y'all besties.
Thank you.
In front of y'all men. And y'all think that it's so cute, but when a shoe is on the other foot, it's an issue. Oh, let's make this a big topic. No, let's talk about how y'all be out here on these girls' trips doing other activities. Come on now. Like, if we gonna keep it 100, let's keep it all the way 100. So, I feel like a woman being on the DL is just as trifling and shiesty as a man being on the DL. For these women, y'all out here screwing y'all friends, y'all besties. Hey.
Right. So this is the thing with bisexual females, and I say I never trust bisexual females. I will never be in a relationship with a bisexual female, because they just like bisexual men. What would you say about a bisexual man? He prefer men over women.
Yep.
Same thing with bisexual females. Most of them prefer men over women. When I was dating women, I only dated lesbians. Only. But as soon as I dated a bisexual girl, I gotta tell you about this guy, or I used to talk to this guy. I'm like, here we go with the bullshit. Like, it's not even no drama.
Ever date a man?
I'm sorry, I just be keeping my options
ever did a man
open.
Won't do, because for me, I feel like there's no such thing as a bisexual man. He's a double standard.
But you think there's a bisexual woman?
Yes.
She just said it's a double standard.
He's a double standard. I feel like
You're right. My fault. I didn't get it.
Once you got in a butt as a man, you're gay. That's it.
Yeah, I don't even want to be gay no more. Like, I done been scarred so bad by stanky cats.
Damn! Put your glasses back on.
That it just ain't worth it. Like, you see them on the social media, and you be like, damn, they fine. Then when they take the clothes off of you, you be like, damn, they stink. Gosh, where this fine ass bitch that was on social media that I thought smelled good? You look like you smell good, but you don't smell good. Y'all out here catfishing.
Niggas is wildin'.
Yeah, it's a double standard. I like this double standard. You know, most women like double standards that benefit them. But the first thing she said, hey, if you a man, you deal with another man, you're gay. But I don't think it's anything such thing as a woman that's basically a lesbian. Let's be real. She feels like that's just not a term. You know, a woman should be able to flip-flop, you know.
Flip-flop is this shit. You ever seen a motherfucker flip-flop on you and shit like this in your face? Go crazy, be flipping and shit.
So go back and forth because she's confused and she don't know any better or whatnot. But a man, he's supposed to know better. This is what I'm talking about as far as double standard. Don't get yourself tricked, you know, trying to go along, get along, or deal with people that don't have a clear understanding of who they are and who they want to be with. Because like I said, this could be a recipe for straight disaster. And this is for male or female. If a woman gets with a guy, you know, that's been with men or whatnot, you know, and, you know, then when they get in the bedroom, she's going to start looking at him all awkward, you know, trying to figure out, well, you know, this is something that they do with men or whatever, or vice versa. Come on now. You can't build anything that's going to be long lasting. Definitely no kind of trust with somebody that you know would prefer to be with the opposite sex.
What makes a man sassy?
Tone of voice, say attitude. Wanting the last word.
Wanting to be treated like a woman.
When they expect you to chase them.
Guys these days want to be treated like women.
Extra talking. How you're talking to me. Going back and forth for no reason.
I'm starting to think that this new wave of women running around talking about everything that heterosexual men do is sassy and all this stuff is a lot of these women are trying to hide who they really are. They don't like men. They don't like who we are. Either that or they're trying to change men into women. And then when they change the women, that's somebody that they don't want when men start acting like women. But it's almost like they're using these shaming tactics. You sassy, you this and that, because they're trying to hide their own orientation, so to speak. But all I want you guys to do is just to see the signs, you know, when these terms are being thrown at you, you know, that you want to be treated like a woman, this, that, and the other, like you're not supposed to have any feelings. You're supposed to be stoic. You're not supposed to have any emotion, and you're supposed to be a do-boy. You're supposed to do whatever a woman say do, and if she don't like, you know, what you're doing or whatnot, you know, you being sassy. You know, don't fall for that, guys. I'm serious. This is just another way to try to keep men on the plantation, so they keep us whipped into shape, doing what women say we should do, but they're not doing anything that we think they should be doing.
She's my best friend, babe. She's my best friend. I don't care if it's your best friend. I don't care. That's why relationships are supposed to be sacred, because you're not supposed to do what you do to your man or your partner with another person. That defeats the purpose, and that's cheating. And I feel like a lot of men do feel like this and they don't like it, yet they can't speak on it, because anytime a man speaks on something that he doesn't like and that he feels disrespected and it's a boundary for him, it's controlling. And be quiet.
Learning how to be a bisexual woman is like a superpower, because men are pretty easy, essentially. Like, it's much easier to master the art of seduction of a man, much easier than it is to do so with a woman. And once you do that, you just feel so powerful. Like, you feel so attractive in the sense that you can attract whatever you want. It's nice. And it's also a nice break from masculinity, because sometimes it's just too much. And like how a lot of girls are saying, like, oh, you know, maybe I should just be a lesbian. Like, yeah, try it out for a bit.
Well, there you have it, guys. I think this woman right here pretty much echoes the sentiment of a lot of these women. They feel like, you know, they got some kind of superpower because they can bounce back and forth both ways. And, you know, it's socially acceptable, and it's just something you just supposed to accept. Because the first thing a woman say, if you get it out of that she does go both ways, she'll tell you, I'm bisexual. You got a problem with that? And, you know, you're weird, or considered weird if you say, yes, I do have a problem with that. You know, I'm looking for a heterosexual woman. But listen to this woman right here. She looks at guys, y'all easy. You know, we're easy. You know, we don't have to do nothing for you all. So all I'm saying is respect yourselves. You got to put yourself in a situation where if you're respecting yourself, other people will have to respect you also. And if they don't, you cut them loose. You send them on their way. But don't sell yourself short getting involved with somebody that really don't understand their own personality and which way they want to go. It's not even worth it in the long run when there's too many women out here that are not confused and they actually would want to be with just a heterosexual man. My video's getting a little long. I'm gonna leave it at that, and I hope to see you again at the next one.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy.